Living in a foreign country is one of those things that everyone should try at least once. It completed a person, sanding down the rough provincial edges and transforming one into citizen of the world. If you are thinking of moving to Sweden, then this video is worth watching. Sweden performs very well in many measures of well-being relative to most other countries. Let's see some statistics from different surveys. According to Quality of Life ranking for 2019, Sweden has been named the world's 14th best country to live in. According to 2020 Best Countries Ranking Survey conducted by BAV Group and usnews.com, Sweden stands on first as best country for citizenship. Let's talk about all those aspects which make this country so wonderful. One can obtain permanent residency within 4 to 5 years. This time tenure is least as compared to other European countries. If you are willing to come to Sweden for study, business or job, then Immigration Board allows you to bring your family with you. You just need to submit a family visa application with your own application. Swedish passport is ranked on 6th in world in terms of travel freedom, as Swedish citizens have visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to 186 countries and territories, as well as Swedish citizens can live and work in any country within the EU. When you are living in Sweden, then you will eventually qualify for the benefits which are present in this society. There are certainly high taxes that are present here, but there are also numerous visible rewards. 27% of the annual budget is spent on education and health, while 32% is allocated to social sector, and only 5% is allocated to police or army sector. Working in Sweden gives a great deal of holidays. Most start with around 5 weeks of paid vacation and more as you go. It's a great place for families. It has 16 months, 480 days of paid parental leave. The Swedish government also provides a monthly child allowance. Being a social welfare state, Swedish government gives monetary support in case of sickness, unemployment, disabilities, and also to those large families with low income. Another contributing factor is Sweden's maximum fee policy, which makes childcare affordable for everyone. Fees are calculated according to income, with low-income families paying nothing, while the costs for more wealthy parents are capped at 1,425 crowns per month, which makes about 135 euros. Sweden's healthcare system and health insurance is world-renowned. The country has such an effective scheme in place that many other countries around the globe use it as a model for their own healthcare system. Part of the reason is that the public health system is so comprehensive that many residents do not feel the need for private insurance in Sweden. In fact, less than 10% of native Swedes use private insurance. Visits for basic health care typically cost between 110 to 220 Swedish crowns, which makes about 10 to 20 US dollars, depending on your county. Specialist appointments can go up to 400 Swedish crowns, which makes about 40 US dollars. The Swedish government makes concession for people who require frequent health care. Anything exceeding 1100 Swedish crowns is covered by Swedish government. This also applies to prescription medication, which is capped at around 2,250 Swedish crowns, around 230 US dollars. Healthcare up to 20 years is totally free. Also, pregnancy checkups and delivery of a child do not cost anything. With its reputation for high salaries, communal work environment, and generous parental leave, working in Sweden is ideal for many expats looking to relocate. The average salary in Sweden is fairly high, 26,000 Swedish crowns per month. Sweden places great emphasis on a healthy work-life balance with flexible work days and hours. Normal work hours are 8 hours a day or 40 hours a week. Working overtime is not common in Sweden culture. Not it is looked upon favorably. An international analysis has concluded that Sweden's pension system is one of the 5th best in the world. Higher education in Sweden is among top 10 in the world. Most people in Sweden can access a free or low-cost education. In Swedish public universities, students who are citizens of EU, other Nordic countries, and Switzerland do not have to pay tuition fee for bachelor's and master's degree. Sweden is ranked on the 4th place in ranking of countries with fastest internet from the whole world. And in Europe, Sweden is ranked first with the fastest internet facility. An amazing fact is internet facility here is highly affordable. Over 80% of people in Sweden do speak English. English is compulsory subject for students here. Although Swedish language is necessary to get job in Sweden, but still there are certain fields where being fluent in English can help in getting the job. Sweden is considered one of the safest countries in the whole world for both residents and tourists alike. Crime rates in Sweden are much lower than in most other countries in Europe. The Global Peace Index 2020 ranking for the safest countries in the world, Sweden stands on the 18th place. Aspect is Sweden is world's least third corrupt country and 11th greenest country in the world. Sweden is very strict when it comes to excess of alcohol. For years, Sweden has had problem with alcoholism. In a method to crack down on this, they introduced Systembolaget in 1955. It is government-controlled alcohol store and the only place you can buy alcohol over 3.5%. Thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel to get notifications on our upcoming videos regarding Swedish visa policies.